I put the brains and the brawn together. And now look at me. Best of both worlds.
Hello everybody, how's it doing today? It's been about a week since I uploaded a video here on my YouTube channel. Got a few new subscribers out there. Thank you very much. I am looking to try to get to at least 100. Now, I did say I don't really care, but that 100 mark should be really nice, you know, for a small channel like this, and not that big of a game, but a game I play regardless. On this video, I'm going to show you my new build. It's a Crom build. Because honestly, guys, fire mages do not do well at Crom. Not at all. It's terrible, actually. The only thing a fire mage is really good for, honestly, is Pierceler. And that's about it. Pierceler. That's crazy. But I did change some things up here. And I'll show you what I got here. I finally got my full DG set. And it's all tier 4. I'm on my road to tier 5. I got a little less than halfway to go on this tune, but my warrior is very close to tier 5. I kind of took a break from grinding that out because it was just getting repetitive and it's annoying. And for us that play in the valley, we all know how annoying that is, especially from tier 4 to tier 5 is a nightmare, but that's okay. Of course, you guys all know I got the named wand here. And for my jewelry, now what I have here, I'll show you, for like, let's see here. Okay. For like my lures and stuff like that, I'm still going to be using this here, because it does give a little bit more focus and a little bit more fire magic for what I use for my firebolt. So I use that for my lures, and then I'll click on this here for my firebolt. Now, it only gives 100 more damage after doing the math, but 100 more damage is better than not more damage, or the same amount of damage, or less damage. So 100 more damage is fine. And I borrowed this from Clanny, real cool person. And hopefully I can get another Majestic, make it a Royal, maybe buy it from them, or just get lucky at raids and get a Royal or something better. But as of right now, this is going to just do just fine. And of course, I got the Godly Charm here. I got 2 Imperial Invos. Now this here, I'm basically just using this to, you know, fill in a spot. I'm still waiting on an Invo. I'd like to have at least a Royal, but this is fine. Altogether, 171 focus, 249 fire magic. That's equivalent to about 230 focus, plus 100 regeneration on energy, and just a little bit more damage on my firebolt. Now, of course, I want that Invo, or maybe one of those Valley of the Ancient Firebolt and Firestorm rings would be great. I can't remember the name of those, but they're really nice. And if I can pick up one of those, that would just be great for my build. So let's look at my lures now. Look at Fire Lure. My Fire Lure with this set is 2204. That's really good. That's excellent. That most people are rocking around 1900, barely even hitting the 2000 mark. But that's like 200 on top of 2000, which is really nice. Now let's look at my Pierceler that is very needed at Crom. And that is 2188. That's really, really good. Helps out those Pierce users like those rogues and rangers really well. Now I'm going to show you what I did here. I'm somewhat a hybrid now because I use both fire and ice main abilities here. Of course, I got my Firebolt, Ice Shards, and over here I got my Firestorm and Ice Blast. Now, if adding that all in, that's all maxed out. I still have, let's look at this. I still have 47 points in my energy shield, which is very important. It was a little over 4,000 at 50, but the 38-36 works just fine at any boss. And a lot of players don't even use maxed out energy shield anyway, so it's not a big deal. But it gives me that little bit of extra, protection that you really do need at bosses sometimes, especially Crom, because man, he'll nuke you, and that damn what is that that fire damage over time, that dot, it just eats up your health, and this energy shield sure does help out with that. Now, I'm kind of just sitting here stagnant, but I'll show you how this goes. And oh yeah, I'm going to show you another couple things I got. I now have got, well, for my ice shards here, I do have a rare for my ice shards, which is decent. It gives a little bit extra ice shards. And I also got a royal firebolt, which adds 800 more and 700 fire magic. So that helps out a lot too. But here we go. I'll show you what I do here. Like all the other videos I do, of course, you're going to fire lure, pierce lure. Sometimes I'll hit my mount ability first. But you can see here, the way I'm doing this, when I'm not luring, I'm going to be hitting this with no breaks in my damage. Pretty much. Shards is a little bit behind. And then I'll come over here. Now see what I'm doing here? Now, that's going to be good at Crom. Just because my ice blast is not as strong, but honestly, Ice Blast will be stronger than my Firestorm at Crom, because Crom's resistance to fire is insane. So that's why I'm doing it like this. Oops, over here. And as you can see, I'm not getting any breaks in my damage now. Before I would have to wait a little bit for Firestorm, but now I can just hit Ice Blast instead, which is awesome. Of course, got to add in some of this. Of course, I'm kind of doing this a little slow to show you guys that how this goes. Now, I believe my Ice Blast is like 1,200 or 13, or not 1,200, but 12,000 damage. But since I don't have my ice maxed out with an attunement, oops, up here, it's fine, because at bosses, ice mages will be luring the boss with ice lures, which will help this damage out. And it will help out at Crom. I'm not even paying attention to how I'm hitting right now. I'm just kind of showing you how this works. Pretty nice. Oh, that looked pretty cool. Yeah. See, look at that. And every now and then I'm going to have to come over here at a boss, hit up those lures, and get right back at it again. Like so. But yeah, I did this build at Bloodthorn and Dino earlier, and it worked out pretty well. I was like in the top 5 of damage on Dino, and I was second at Bloodthorn. Because usually I don't know why, but I got rid of Incinerate. And I don't like competing Incinerate. Even if my Incinerate's higher, everybody else wants to hit their Incinerate for some reason, even though mine does more damage, which is insane. There is one other player that does have more damage than me on my Incinerate, but he's always there anyway, so I was like, Incinerate's just pointless for me at this point, So that Ice Blast will help out a lot. Missing rings there. But alright, you guys get the idea what I'm doing here. But yeah, Crom, we've been doing Crom pretty good. We killed all of them during the event, which was nice. And we're going to be killing it tonight. A lot of us got a little burnt out with the event. It just seemed like it was constant bossing. It's like right when you think you're going to sit down and relax or do something else in the game or have to do something in real life. It's like, holy crap, we got to do another boss. And it's nice and all, but it was kind of annoying at the same time. And I'm kind of happy it's over because honestly, those bosses weren't dropping anything useful for anybody. I mean, Crom was dropping a lot, I think, ranger stuff, and Dino was just dropping trash. And it was crazy how we weren't getting nothing nice, nothing at all. But anyway, guys, I want to show you my little setup here for Crom and all the other bosses, and hopefully we'll do well at Crom tonight. I'm sure we will. It seems a lot easier than we thought it would be, and now that we're killing it consistently, we have come to an understanding that this has probably been easy the whole time. We should have been doing this the whole damn time, but oh well, everybody learns differently, I guess. But hopefully it'll get better, and we're doing really good. Oh, and about the merge, they said the merge was going to happen with us and Rhea in 2 weeks. Now, they said that over 2 months ago, so nobody really knows what's going on with the merge right now. They haven't said anything in Discord or anything, and I haven't heard anything, so are we merging? I have no idea. I mean, they named it. They named the new server, so probably. But I don't know what they're waiting for. Maybe they're just waiting for Sam Hain event to get over with, or Christmas to get over with, or the next 5 years to get over with. But you guys know what I'm saying. Eventually, maybe we'll merge and we'll have some competition. Or if they're wise, if the other clan's wise, we'll do it more like Epona, Arwan, and now Tethra's also going the Epona route to everybody gets a chance to roll at bosses, and bosses go down a lot faster that way. Honestly, I've seen a couple servers I've been in other than Hearn, and kind of here too, where when you have two competing clans clashing like that, sometimes it breaks the server. People leave the server, and that's sad what happened to a couple of those servers. And I don't understand the concept of making a server worse by just making everybody angry and upset. I don't really know what's going on with the main clan over there in Rhea, but I mean, like I've said in some videos, I've heard some bad things and I've heard some good things, but I mean, I'd say we should just all, come together and take these bosses down. It's just a waste of time to compete sometimes. I mean, it's fun, but eventually we're going to have to figure out what we're doing as a server, even though the server name's going to be really stupid. But I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say here. It just destroys it. But all right, guys, I'll see you all later. You guys have a good one. Bye.